to the May edition of the Mayor's Monthly Minute. I am your mayor, Meredith Leighty, and today we are tackling some frequently asked questions about code enforcement. And I have a guest with me today with Neighborhood Services. This is Angelo Jardina, and he's going to answer some of our tough questions. So the first one, what is city code, and why does Northglenn have code enforcement?
So city codes are codes that the council actually writes up in order to have a standard in which the community can have better safety, better health, ensure property value, in a sense, keep the community looking great.
Yeah, that's great. And what do our neighborhood service officers do?
We're out on the street pretty much every day from morning till 3, 4, 5 o'clock sometimes. What we do is that when we notice some of the issues that are out there, some of the complaints that come in, we address those complaints. We'll note the issue on a notice, we'll knock on the door, we'll post it to the door, and we'll try to explain where the issue is and how that issue can be resolved. Okay,
that's nice, little education. That's great. So what are some common violations that neighborhood services, what do you encounter?
Okay. Well, we get a lot of complaints about litter. Anything that's not manufactured to be outside. People might leave their car tires, spare car tires outside. They might have their branches all cut in a big bundle in the back. Cardboard boxes, any type of that kind of litter we'll kind of address. We also address weed and grass height. If it's over 8 inches, we ask them to knock those weeds and grass down. We get complaints about weeds. We talk about property needs to be substantially free of weeds. So we look at the property and we go, if it's anything over 25%, we ask them to take care of that, remove those weeds. They can either do it any way they want to. Then that leads into a landscaping problem, because once you have bare dirt, you have to do something with that, so that leads into that. The other thing is overhanging branches over the sidewalk and the street. Over the street, I'm a 6'4" guy. 8 foot is the limit where you have to trim your branches over, and then 14 feet over the street. And we do that for the safety of our street cleaning drivers, our drivers in the garbage trucks, all that for those services. And finally, we look at abandoned vehicles. Now, when we say abandoned vehicles, we're not talking that they're not yours. They're your vehicle, but we ask you that if your vehicle's on your property, that it has to be licensed and tagged, and it has to be operable. So it can't have flat tires, it can't be dismantled. Those are the top 5 that we have.
Yeah, that makes sense. So as we move into spring and summer, what are some recommendations? What advice do you have for our residents?
So we ask you to take a look at your front yard. What's it look like? Do you have landscaping problems that you need to do? And so we come out early. We identify those for you so you can get an early start. We start that April 1. We work with the residents on that landscaping to give them plenty of time to do what they need to do. And then as we go into spring and summer, we have those overhanging branches. We have also the big trees that blossom out and block out street signs. So we ask you that take a look. And if you're on the corner and you have that stop sign, that has to be visible 200 feet. And so we point that out.
Well, thank you, Angelo. Those were some great tips. Thank you for spending some time with us today.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
It's going to be a beautiful spring and summer in our city. If you have questions or concerns, you can find information about code enforcement on our website, and you can also use the Access Northglenn app. Until next time.